Hello, Gene. How you doing?
Great, Scott. How are you?
Oh, I
I
made it
love
home.
I love your antlers.
Well, this was supposed to be a Christmas special, but so now it's
It,
a post-Christmas special.
it reminds me of Kirkonos. Do you know Kirkonos?
I heard of it.
Or,
What is that?
I was mispronouncing it. It's Carnunos. I was pronouncing it Sarunos um, the deity that I saw that had the antlers.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, that's who you reminded me of right now.
Well, I'm going to be Rudolph tonight.
That's really cute. Very festive. I hope everybody's holiday was wonderful.
I do have
Still,
a
we're
I do
part.
have a Santa hat too if it doesn't look good.
It's
Hey,
a
Lisa.
it's a festive week. How you
Yep.
guys?
More to go.
Thanks, dozen cats. Vivian, Diane. Go ahead.
Did you want to say anything about your experience and how your last weeks have been going and meeting new people in the community for readings or
Absolutely, absolutely. Scott, you have an amazing community. And the last time I was on the show and I offered some free readings, I had an amazing response, and each and every one has been so magical. And you have a high vibrational, very intelligent, very aware and awakened community here. And it was just such a pleasure to do these readings for your community. Um, it, it's been a blessing, and each one has taught me something different with the experience that I've had with the readings. Um, Really just magical. And there is one very special where we had a visual of a loved one show up on the Zoom. So I'm going to be posting that on my YouTube channel, and like maybe 15 minutes of it, and I'll talk about it and then show it. And it actually was miraculous that we caught it on camera, and the client was just really just her heart was just bursting open with joy. And I've never seen anything like that before. And the veil is thinning, Scott. The veil is thinning, and it's just amazing what spirit can do, how they can send us messages, how they can talk to us, how they can show us. And it is just it really is miraculous. So I can't wait to put that up on my channel, and that is the one that's going to inspire me to start putting up more and more uh, e- examples of really amazing experiences during a reading.
that is incredible. That is great. I love chatting and connecting with everyone that wants to talk to me too. It I don't really care about time. I love getting to know everyone and get
Yeah,
more connected within the community and whatnot. So it's great. Yes,
it
Shelley,
is.
did this start? Hello from Wisconsin. Hey, hi neighbor, Miss
What's
Jane.
going on outside, Scott? Are you having
It's
a
snowing.
storm?
Yeah, we're having a storm. It's hitting southern Wisconsin. Yes, it is. So
Is
luckily,
this
luckily it was most highway driving, so it wasn't too bad. But the back roads are getting horrible.
wow? And that's just another day for you in Wisconsin, right?
No, actually, this is the first snow that's accumulated and made it bad.
Wow.
Southern Wisconsin has been really calm. Northern got more, quite a bit more. But yep, this is our first snow, basically. Had a little dusting before, but Prince Charming Mom, you're up north.
I come from Hi, Kevin's loving vibrations. Hi, how are you?
Kevin.
I I come from Pennsylvania originally, so snow is pretty common there, and I learned how to drive in snow, and it's not a big deal. And then I moved down here to DC, and nobody knows how to drive in snow.
Tell me about it.
They don't treat the streets, they don't shit, they don't plow the streets. I'm like, who doesn't plow the street? 3 days later.
I remember, I remember there was this time when I was in Florida in the service, and I was driving back for Christmas, and there was like a sleet snowstorm coming through Alabama on the way up. Nobody could drive. I had an 81 Camaro rear wheel drive, and I'm going right through it because I knew how to drive it. And there was people everywhere in the ditch, and it was nuts.
I mean, it is dangerous, and you do have to take your time and know when to touch the brake and when not to touch the brake.
Definitely.
Yeah, one of the scariest times is I was on a hill, and it was downhill and then uphill, and I got stuck at the bottom. I couldn't get back up. I couldn't go back, but eventually.
Well, I've had those moments too where you just keep burning down to the cement, go 2 inches, burning down to the cement or asphalt, up the hills and whatnot. But a lot of fun times in the snow. Norface lives in Maryland, grew up in DC.
Oh,
Korea.
great. Yeah, you never know what you're going to get. You're right on that line. Hi, everybody. It's great to see everybody.
Lisa's a Kentucky driver. Can't drive in snow. So
And
round two, if anyone wants to post a personal question, anything you want to know about, we'll try to dig in, do some personal reads for a while, and share some Christmas love for everyone.
uh,
And
Scott,
there's a
are you?
way. I gotta see how this works. Someone said you can star a comment. Oh,
Hmm.
there it is. Okay, pushing the side, I can star it. All right. The way it's saved. Cool. You
You
learn
still have
something
to
new
scroll
every
up
day.
and down. Yeah.
Right, but at least it's starred, so it's saved. Vicky, you'd
Oh,
like a message. What kind of message? Just a message? Okay, we got Lisa, Vicky. Finally snowing in Michigan, Carol. Joanne. I know, right, Sheila? I've been trying to figure out stuff like that forever, and someone mentioned something about um, you can star them and save them. Like, cool. Been looking at that forever. Debbie K. Okay. So, Vicky, what kind of message do you want? Just a general message? Okay. Vicky.
so are we going to do from her spirit guides or her angels, or
Whatever
pull us?
comes in for you.
All right. Sounds good.
I haven't seen any yet. Vicky says a general. So, Vicky, are you married or have a passed on husband? Because I got a male figure coming in. No. Do you? Widowed. you have a passed on husband. Okay.
They're showing me something about a bed. I'm not sure if you just bought a new bed or if you got new warm blankets or if I'm also seeing a dog, a larger dog. Um, it's unusual, but when you say a general message, general things come through, I think. But
Oops.
not sure, Vicky, if that means anything to you. I almost see like it almost looks like a Saint Bernard, but it's not quite as big as a Saint Bernard, but it sort of has a, that kind of a face. Sometimes when I see dogs, it's a message of unconditional love and self-love and take good care of yourself and stay warm and nurture yourself. These are in the northern hemisphere, they're uh, longer nights and time for us to take rest and enjoy the long nights, regenerate, restore, spend the time you need to in the bed. Don't be afraid to relax extra hours. That's beautiful. What are you getting, Scotty?
There's
Or
something, like I said, she said she has a widowed, she's widowed. And I wish, I wish I had a name down, but there's something rustic, like maybe he was a collector or something. But something about things you treasured that you have from him. Um, when you look at his things or happen to reminisce, he's always there. There, yes, okay, cool. Um, did you do much for the holidays? He said it was kind of uh, casual, not very exciting. Something about a balloon. Um, did a balloon pop or something like that? No, this is what I'm being shown. Um, he definitely sends all his love. They're always there. They always send love. How much? Vicky said she had balloons. Cool. How many children do you have, Vicky? There's something about two.
yes, she wrote too. Scott, you're on fire.
Oh,
You
sweet.
got the balloons, you got the husband, you got the kids. Oh my gosh. You got the quiet
Oh,
holiday. Oh,
love it.
Vicky.
So yeah, he's sending all his love, and he was there. So blessings to you, Vicky.
It's a beautiful validation, Vicky.
Yeah, that's how it usually works for me. You don't get a lot of messages. It's always validation that they're there. Um,
Oh,
Can we
Vicky
go for
says
that?
we love you, Scott. Oh,
No, thank you. Okay. Pamela, will my daughter Karen finally move out of my house? I'm hoping by spring. I think she's kind of planted. Feels like she doesn't want to move. I feel she's pretty happy there. Oh yeah, this was my Christmas gift from my daughters.
oh, wow, cool.
Another Packer jersey, camouflaged.
Didn't they just win this past weekend?
Yep, they won. Luckily.
It was Christmas Day, right? I was because I
Yep,
don't watch
Saturday.
football, and somehow I saw it.
Yep, they played Saturday. Okay. Oh, bless you. And you guys should know, we had a lot of viewers on our last stream. It was amazing. There was like 3,000 views. And I've never seen that many views on just personal readings. I thought that was
Wow.
amazing.
Aw, good. I'm glad. A lot of people are looking for direction. They're looking for spiritual answers. They're looking for validation. They have these coincidences, or they have these knowings, and our analytical minds seem to just explain them away sometimes, and it just nags at us like, was that really an angel that I saw? Was that real? Or am I hearing somebody talk to me when I fall asleep at night? These things are coming up for a lot of different people, and they're just interested in knowing a little bit more about it. um, it's the veil is thinning.
Yeah. I mean, validations are there that our angels and our family members are showing more or signs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, what do you think about Pam's daughter? I'm getting it's going to take. Um, well, I got the Two of Pentacles coming in as juggling finances. I don't. Then I have. Did she have a breakup here lately or something? Then she doesn't want to get out there with the lovers right next to the Three of Swords. So I'm trying to figure out why here. And then I got the. She wants things better, and then the Hermit. So it's like she's pulling back from life kind of thing. So it feels like she wants to stay there.
I too am getting that it's financial security. She almost wants to have all of her ducks in a row before she gets out there again. She doesn't want to have to bounce back and forth and have to come back one more time if she's not completely ready. She wants to try and save. She wants to try and have a plan. She wants to make sure that she's ready, like emotionally, to leave the nest. Like she feels supported. She feels just secure there. And maybe in her past, when she left before, it wasn't so secure, and she's having hesitancy about stepping out again, that maybe something might go wrong. I guess it's a little bit of self confidence, but it's a little bit of anxiety too. Um, so she just has to kind of build up her will, or build up her confidence in order to do it. But she is kind of explaining it away by saying, I want to make sure I'm ready financially. It's tough. It's tough. I do see that she was burned the last time she was out there, and that she's a little
That's what
hesitant.
it feels like.
Yeah.
It's like
And
she doesn't want to get out there because of being hurt, and she's
hmm
secure at home. That's what it feels like.
hmm yeah, so emotionally she wants to wait until she's ready, and um supporting her, and start buying new things for her new place before she moves out, and um, say, "Wouldn't you like to have one of these hanging right here?" Or I see. I see. You know how they do these house flips, and somebody will come in and just gut the whole place and put all new appliances in, a new floor plan, and but it's an older home. I see her maybe renting something like that. I see her in something that's new and renovated, but it's an older place. So have her start looking
Yeah,
and see what she's interested
just give
in.
her time. Just put the bird in her ear every once in a while. Would be nice to be on your own. But I think she feels secure right now. So
It's emotional.
okay, okay, we got the star thing going on, but how do we find them? I
Right.
don't think I lose them, but
Yeah, you do. I see you have it says
okay.
mhm,
Message. Okay, there's the next one I found. Lisa,
Lisa Foster.
what's up with you and dogs, Lisa? I'm seeing a dog for some reason. Do you have dogs or you have a passed on dog? Because it looks like there's a dog right next to you, panting away, wanting some petting. I'm hearing you're loved but not forgotten.
Oh,
Let's
I'm
see.
seeing like webbed feet, like a duck webbed foot. I'm
Oh, you
not
have
sure
a
what that
beautiful
means.
palm. Okay, she has a beautiful palm. Okay.
Aw,
Yeah, there was some kind of dog coming in. I couldn't really tell what it was, but it was like your dog loves you to death. I'm just there's some serious energy there because I was seeing a dog right there. Um,
she has many cats too. Good for you,
and that-
Lisa.
you just noticed my antlers. This is my Christmas antlers. I've had many dogs. Well, I think it's your current one then. There might have been other ones too, but there's some serious dog energy coming here in here tonight. Are you still looking for your path or a job or something? Because whatever you're looking for is coming in probably by February. You know, whether it's a job or whatever you're looking for and hoping for, it's coming real soon, like within the next 60 days.
So, Lisa, I see that you are very task oriented. You have a list of things to do and you get them done one by one. I see your energy very sweet, very light, very angelic. What's funny?
The chat's going crazy. You continue, Darylyn. The chat's being funny.
um, I'm just tapping into your energy, Lisa, and I see that you have you get things done. You say, okay, that's done. Let's go to the next thing. Okay, that's done. Let's go to the next thing. Okay, that's done. And you're very task oriented and you're quick and you don't like to leave anything to for later. Um, you are a hard worker. You're very clear minded, very quick thinker, very, you can turn on a dime. And your guides are now stepping in and saying that this is wonderful and beautiful human attributes. However, it's not as serving to your soul. They want you to start going inward. They want you to start relaxing a little bit, letting that list sit on the kitchen table until tomorrow. They want you to start going inward, listening to binaural beats, lighting a candle, burning some sage, or they want you to slow down and quiet your mind because you have very quick, very smart, very apt qualities to you. And this is the way you run your life, which is beautiful and organized and efficient. And they just want you to try and include your soul, your heart, your connection, and your connection to Gaia and your connection to the guides above and the angels above. Slow down, take a minute, do some stretches, breathe. That's your message. Came about the roundabout way.
Well, that was nice.
Or something else. Joanne Bass.
Joanne Bass, my psychic ability is getting stronger or something else. I'm hearing dreams. Keep asking for more dreams. Because I'm not seeing your your veil opening, your abilities in a sense of daily, but I'm getting pay attention to your dreams and keep asking to remember your dreams because they will help you most. And that could lead to more. And that's what I'm getting about your abilities. Tap into your dreams.
That's great advice, Scott.
Because it feels like it'll open up more.
That's where a lot of
Meditation always helps, and just getting calm and trying to listen and tap into the above. But some reason I'm getting for you, dreams will open you up. Just keep asking. Instead of just going to sleep, you lay in your bed and you got your quiet time just before. Make sure you're calm. Instead of just going to sleep or watching TV, right before you start to know you're getting tired, just do a brief meditation kind of thing. And then, just imagine everything beautiful, everything perfect before you doze off, and that'll open your veil more.
set the intention. Yeah.
Right. Setting your attention, but you need to be in that calm space. Like you're distracted when you're watching TV before bed. You're distracted when you're worried about your day before bed. That kind of thing. Get in your quiet space, and then, like, I use this imagining that I'm going to the pearly gates. I imagine beauty, beautiful gold and everything sparkly. And I imagine myself walking up, the steps to the pearly gates and seeing these beautiful gates to this home you're going to go enter, and you get in this space where you feel like you're so comfortable and you're seeing beauty and you're seeing the universe and you're going to meet somebody, so you do these gradual steps of getting lower and lower and lower and deeper. And then you get up to the gates and then you open the door. And then you imagine this beautiful room of paintings and gold and art and a couple chairs. So you go sit in one of those chairs and you keep thinking about the beauty of the room, and there's another door in the back room, behind you. Once you feel comfortable before you fall asleep, come talk to me. Whoever's behind that door, come talk to me. Or my guides, come talk to me, or come show me a dream. It's all about getting into that comfortable space and letting your worries flow away. If you want to get higher, you need to turn off the TV and get into that space and let your worries drift. But that's a technique I use. You can use it for, like, if you're on a beach. You can be sitting in your beach chair, and then you get up and you put your feet in the sand, and then you're gradually walking out into the ocean. And then you feel the waves on you. Anything scenario to get you in a lovely space really helps. But anyway, Joanne, I'm feeling tap into your dreams.
That's beautiful
That'll
advice. And also, the what you're talking about there, Scott, is the more that we use our imagination, the closer we connect with our guides. So
Yeah.
by doing that visualization and that process, we're using our imagination. And when you do that, you raise your vibration, and the guides can come in and talk to you, and your abilities will increase. Um, it's that's the way, as you know, with your abilities, that's the way they connect with us, and in your dreams is just so powerful. um, this is where we do a lot of our learning, and you know what Scott said is, ask the question, how can I increase my abilities, and how can I serve my spiritual path moving forward, and you'll get the answer. That's really neat.
That goes for anyone. Our dreams are our best weapon. It really is. Mm. Debbie's wondering about job. You're still looking for job, huh, Debbie?
So would this be um, changing jobs, or you're unemployed and you're looking for a job?
Yeah, it's a good
For Debbie
question there,
K.
whether you're looking or wanting to switch.
Oh, okay. Debbie said she was unemployed for more than 2 years.
Okay, I thought you were still looking or something. Okay. Whatever your whatever your specialty is, it feels like it it'll open up in a few months. I'm getting like a March maybe. Are you sensing a time frame, Jane?
Not quite, but I'm not opposed to March. It seems like things will be lifting at that time. The energies will be lifting. Things will be changing. Programs will be in place. There's a lot of things and efforts that are going to be moving, and uh, the energy, the planets will be beginning to change right at that time. So the manifestation opportunity is really intense at that time as well. We'll be able to feel it in the air. We'll be able to feel not as much tension in the air, and things that are flowing a little more freely rather than such resistance. Sort of instead of like walking through a windstorm against the wind, we'll be able to go and float down the river a little bit and things will come to us a little easier. Around that time frame is what I'm referring to.
Um, well, thank you, Julie. Um, Weight, consistent effort. Yeah, weird. I just tossed a few cards, Debbie. It definitely seems like you had a long path in the past here with the Ten of Swords, Four of Cups, Three of Swords. It's all about disaster, losing your work, and discontent, and boredom, and heartbreak. I do have some skills coming in here with the Knight of Wands and Three of Pentacles. So, Three Pentacles, couple threes there, so that could be a March thing. Just keep
Have you,
pushing forward.
yeah, have you considered reinventing yourself? I mean, that sounds like a huge ask. And if we've done something for 20 years, we want to just kind of keep doing it because we're good at it. But you may want to go in a totally different industry, um, and just keep your options open. Like instead of just searching for one vertical of industry, if that makes sense to you. Try and think of what would be fun. Like, I don't know, running a day camp. I don't know, like just something outdoors with a lot of people and having a lot of fun, away from the office, away from the desk, away from the phones. Like, do you really want, like, this is, everything has changed. Everything has, we've been shaken up here and things have been taken away from us to give us this opportunity uh, to reinvent, to become something new, to start something new. You know, do you like to cook? Do you want to start a catering service? Do you want to help elderly people in some way and be an assistant for elderly people that can't get out and do many things? There's just searching in one vehicle, vertical, I should say, may feel limiting. And maybe on your job search, search for adventure and search for um, fun and search for something that will, feed your soul. Oh, she does interior design. Well, scratch that. No, I'm kidding. That's beautiful. I'm expanding my search. Yeah, that you have creative abilities and you can I'm there's a lot of people here with a lot of pets, and I'm telling you, if you would just do interior design according for pets, it would go off the charts. Any kind of design. You're beautiful. Your creativity is beautiful. I just feel mm, that you're limiting. Open up your possibilities. All right, so let's see. Nora's face. I feel like my life is up in the air. Concerned about my health and my home. Want to move to a bigger house. Can you please read on this for me? You feel like your life is up in the air. So what I'm getting when I read that is that you feel like you don't have a lot of controllers or choices, and
Okay, I feel I'm getting take care of your health first. Don't worry about any home. Get your balance back first for your health. Always keep your focus on healing and positivity. Don't drag yourself down with what's going on. I know it sucks, but the positive mind will help heal yourself. I'm getting do not worry about home right now.
yeah, that sounds like a want and not a need, where your health is definitely a need. So priorities. Yeah.
Let's see. No,
When you say that you feel like your life is up in the air, it feels like that not only about the control, but like the groundedness is not there. Like maybe um, focus on, maybe start a gratitude journal or something that you can um, reaffirm the
holy God.
things that are going well in your life, the things that are beautiful in your life, the things you do have control over in your life. We tend to put aside the 80% of the things that are going right and only focus on the 20% of the things that are bothering us. So if you concentrate on the other 80% that is going well and is going right, and that you do have control over, and that is positive in your life, this will raise your energy and also help you to find your center, so that you know where you stand and you can feel your surroundings around you. You can feel more stable in your life. So I think it's a matter of perspective. You want to keep your focus on what is stable, what is positive, what you are grateful for in your life. And this will help ground you, and it will also help to give you the perspective to and where and how to move forward.
So I tossed some cards too, and I'm getting that you need to focus on health. Nothing shows anything about a home. So I got the moon. That's illusions. That's your ego. Four of Swords. You need to rest. You need to take care of your health. The Sun. More joy and happy thoughts in your life, because then you can be the magician and create your own destiny. And then you can move on to better things with the Six of Swords. And then I have the Ace of Cups, that loving energy coming in. So, like with anyone, if you have health issues, it's a horrible thing. I totally get that. I did a lot of my own work with, uh, it helped with my guides, but and my senses, but I changed my diet. I changed things that I needed to do, and the problems with my back have pretty much disappeared. I have, I had really bad um, arthritis in my low back, going to the chiropractor all the time, and when I got things better in my life and had better thoughts about everything, and then ate a little better, I quit the soda. It helped a lot too. And everything got better. And I don't have this back pain all the time. And that was only, my only thing was my back, but it helped just by changing your thought and your vibrations. So, like I said, concentrate on, your, what do you call it? The vitamin and mineral intake, eating healthy, lots of water, and positive thoughts. And then you can move on to one step at a time kind of thing. Focus on your health, get that going, and then move on to the next adventure. Don't take on more things than you need.
One other comment that they were giving me, Scott, before we go for Nora's face, is they were showing me that you're sort of, if you can envision, what it would be like if you were in a pool and you couldn't reach the bottom of the pool and you were like trying to doggy paddle and stay afloat and stay afloat. So you're exerting all this energy trying to stay afloat, and they're saying reach down and touch, and you put your foot down and then you actually stand up and like, oh, I can stand up. I didn't know I could reach the bottom because you were just kind of paddling on top and keeping this energy going here, when really you were able to stand up the whole time. The water wasn't actually that deep. So you may be focusing and getting ahead of yourself, thinking things are worse than they actually are. That if you just quiet down and focus on the gratitude, you'll be able to stand up and actually touch the bottom of the pool, and you don't have to swim like that anymore. Does that make sense?
Cool. Hey, Jerry. Hey, Patricia.
Cardamancy Mesquite.
Hey,
What a
Mark.
name.
It was.
Hi, guys.
We kept turning in my Christmas tree. I Prince Charming's. I just seen this comment. I'll just answer it quick. Prince Charming's mom asked, "Who keeps turning on her Christmas tree lights?" It wasn't my dog, my Prince doggy.
Hey, Spirit Whisperer.
It feels like you had a grandfather or a father that was kind of a prankster. I think I think he's messing with your electricity there with the lights. All
All right.
right.
Uh, so, Boho in Mexico. Will my ex boss pay me my money she owes me? I have a little bit of personal advice, not really spiritual advice. I'll check in with my guides, but what I got logically is I wouldn't wait for it. I wouldn't hold out for it. If it comes, it'll be a bonus. But things in the past rarely, especially if it's something that's owed to you, you just have to chalk it up to experience and a lesson learned, expensive lesson learned. Um, Now, let me check in with my guides. Actually, I'm going to use my pendulum on this because that's a really yes or no answer. It's a good one for
Well,
my pendulum. What do you have,
I
Scott?
I agree there too from personal experience. I've never, unless you take him to court or whatnot and had the money, I'd never gotten paid. And I was feeling negative before I even looked at it. Let's see what the cards have to say, but
You're
I
putting
just,
a lot of energy expecting it and hoping and waiting and counting. Well, when I get this, I'll do that. But
right. Yeah,
If it does happen, it'll be a bonus. It'll be a surprise. But I
that's the best thing to do is just put it out there that, oh, excuse me, water burp. Yeah, put it out there, love and light to your ex boss, and that you owe me this money. If I get it, I would love it. If I don't, it's my lesson. Something like that. Uh,
Boho says, "Okay, damn it." I know it's not what you want to hear. I wish I could tell you different. What do your cards say, Scott? Those
um,
cards.
kind of weird. It's up and down. I would feel because I have wishes fulfilled. I have getting the money, but I also have loss and losing the money. I got the Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles. So that's not getting your money, having lost, but then I also have Nine of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. So it's really weird. It it mostly feels like you're going to get rewarded by it in the end just by letting it go. That's what it feels more like to me. Then I have the Seven of Wands. That's defending yourself. Huh. It feels more like a learning lesson, like you said. Just send it out to the universe. My ex boss owes me the money. I would love to have it and let it go. What's the pen? Oops. What happened to Jane? Okay. Let's see here.
Sorry about that. Noise control.
Oh, okay. All right. I figured out the star thing, but how do I find them? I don't see the stars ones anymore.
Oh, they disappeared up in the.
Oh no, they're still there, but
You have to scroll all the way up.
yeah, I was hoping they'd be more okay. Because I hate to miss someone who put it in early, but okay. Cat's Cauldron. Does anyone, mom, if you're in the house, Cat's Cauldron, is mom gone? Because I'm getting a mom. Are you still here, Cat's Cauldron? Oh, I'm seeing crocheting. I'm seeing a mom that's crocheting. Darker hair. some kind of specialty of like something she loved to cook. It, I don't know. It's got the not a big pan, but it goes in the oven, but it's circular. So I'm not sure if it's a dessert or like a pumpkin thing because it looks like it's got it might be sweet potatoes or something like that, but it looks like it's got a little white on top. So anyway, showing me that some kind of dessert or something that, or it could be a dinner thing. It's like her specialty, like she crafted this perfection kind of thing. Um, we're I wish you I know if you were here or not.
I'm getting something a little different. Maybe somebody else that has passed in their lives. I see a younger male, maybe somebody that you may have known in high school, maybe in their 20s, um, possibly just a younger male who lost his life early, left this world sooner than he than than expected. Don't know of any getting possibly like a car accident or some sort of an accident that is a younger male known to you. I don't think it was a relative. Kind of seems like a friend, like a high school.
Mim says she's still here. I haven't seen her comment.
Yeah. I think, when we start to get something, it's real important to get that little bit of validation, like yes or no, so that we can go deeper. And
Yeah, it always kind of feels weird if you're on the wrong track or not. I mean, it could be someone else's mom I was tapping into. It happens at times too.
well, it could be both. Her mom and her friend could be coming through.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but I definitely see a mom, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just validation. They're around and they love you. Okay. Um, Michelle, will I have
I'm
to operate on my knee? Are you here, Michelle? But I get eventually. It feels like you can wait, but within maybe 15 years max, it feels like you can wait. But it feels like strengthening will help and be okay. But eventually, yeah. What do you sense on the knee?
Um,
Don't know.
the same that it's up to her pain tolerance and how much she wants to be limited because she may not be able to run or get down up and down off the floor, or she has grandkids, or I'm not really sure at all, but
Right.
it would be limiting. It would be doable for her to live life that way, but it may be limiting for her. So I think it would be up to her own tolerance. So
Right.
have to, nobody really has to, but
That's what it felt like to me too. It like more of a tolerance. Do you really want to go through it? It feels like you can strengthen it a little bit, but eventually, yeah, I do see you're gonna have to, but I don't see a really big need right now.
that my pendulum is saying that the operation would be beneficial for your knee and would improve the situation, but it's not mandatory. Um, how long will I have to wait for the operation? Is that what she's saying? As far as waiting for that operation, it may be up to a year. So hang in there, keep a brace on it, don't overdo it, but eventually it'll help out. Will my son be able to sell his manuscript by the end of 2022? Beautiful, Mims. Wow, that's exciting. A writer.
Okay.
I know Mims is in the chat. What's your son's first name, if you don't mind sharing that? If it's personal or you don't want him, um, if you don't want anybody to know, that's fine.
No, so yeah, she just commented. Um, end of Steve. His name is Steve. I don't sense any like needing to redo it or anything. It feels pretty good. It just feels like it's you need to find the right contact. I don't think it's exploding out there in the universe right now. But projecting confidence in it will help. But
He may be ahead of his time. It may not be a good time to um, start or to get it out. I know that he wants to, make money off of it, but if he held it for a while and then sold it, it may be better because things would be different.
okay.
That's what my pendulum is saying.
Mim
I know
said,
it's
yes, it's done. His agent is looking for. Yeah, okay. Yeah, when you find the right person, it will. Because I was getting it. I don't see any redactions or need to change. It feels pretty darn good. It's just finding the right publisher. So it should happen.
Hey, Luis Lopez, I had that same thing done, the ablation and atrial fibrillation. I had forget which part of my heart it was. It's pretty simple. It's an outpatient thing, and it does work. It stopped mine. It does work. Um, I think mine was ventricle AFib. I think that's
Yeah,
worked.
I had an AFib one time. It was scary.
Yeah.
Get all weak and your chest hurts, but luckily mine went back to normal after like 18 hours.
Wow.
I got a little worried when they said they might have to restart my heart.
Oh yeah. I've
That
had
was
that done a couple of times too. They said,
that was
"Hold."
scary, and then the priest comes in to give me a blessing. Like then I start crying. Is
No,
this?
that's not true. Did they really? Did
Yeah,
they come in? Oh no. Wow.
you know, he didn't say I was gonna pass or anything, you know, that kind of thing. But
Yeah.
they
It's
offered it, and I'm like, well, maybe you should come in.
uh yeah, because
So
you do die for a split second there. Just restarting your heart. No,
yeah,
never done
but
that.
they never did. I woke up the next day and it was back to normal,
Oh,
and
that's good.
I never had an issue since. I think it was just stress.
Yes.
It was a bad time in my life. Things weren't going good with the wife at the time, and a few years later we ended up divorcing anyway. But I think it was a lot of stress and stuff at that time, and worry, and it put me into an AFib.
Yolanda.
Okay, Yolanda. If you're still in the chat, Yolanda, what's your mother's name? It's always nice to have mothers' names, passed on loved ones' names.
Because everybody else's mother is here too. So we're gonna have to try and figure out which one is her.
I know, right?
Did your mother wear braids? Did she wear longer hair and put her hair in braids? Like, the one big braid that you would probably put in a bun behind her head? I just see a braid, like a longer, thicker braid. Her energy seems to be very kind and very sweet and very soft spoken and just very gentle. Like, oh, me? Is it me?
um, yeah, I don't know if she's here or not. I haven't seen a comment, but
Well, she'll watch it back. She'll watch it
someone
back.
someone's showing me. I'm not sure if it's her mom, but she's a wizard at Mexican food. So I'm seeing the fajitas and whoever it is a wizard at Mexican food. For some reason I'm seeing that. I don't know. I always like names. It helps a lot.
She does say that she's very soft, sweet, and gentle. And she said, I am watching over you. And there's um, her energy is just so gentle, so subtle. She says that she's watching over you, but you can't see her, you can't feel her. She's doesn't want to intrude, sort of like tiptoeing. She wants to do the right thing. You can ask her for a visitation in your dreams. She can come in your dreams. It's very quiet and easy and subtle to come in, and she'll just show her face smiling, and then she can drift away. It's very subtle. It's easier than to send you a message or to show you a sign. Very quiet, very sweet. Oh, we're on the next question. Sorry, my eyes were closed.
Oh, if you had her, that's fine.
So, Juno, hi, Juno. Will the rental assistance funds that are almost a month overdue be deposited into my? That's pretty specific. Let me see. I'll ask my pendulum.
Rental assistance.
Will the funds be deposited soon? Will the funds be deposited before the end of 2021?
Was this part of the government program, Juno? Uh, rental assistance.
I'm getting a yes because they have to get it off their books before the end of the year.
She said yes, it's part of the government thing. It feels like yes, but I'm not sure if the end of the year. It's like something's delayed. It might be COVID within the office or sending it or something or authorizing. Yeah, this I just sense some kind of delay. The cards are saying yes with the Ten of Pentacles. And I got the King of Swords. That's government, some kind of authority figure. And I got the Lovers. That's a yes card. It feels like there's some kind of delay going on. It says, due to some glitch, I am on hold. That should have been removed weeks ago. Yeah, it's something like that. Contact them or whatever if you can, or email. It feels like it should come through, but there's a delay. Um, That's funny. Stars aligned. My ancestors dropped some bills and pennies. There would be a brawl at my house. That's funny. Valerie, a new job in 2022. Caregiver now for hospice patient. Oh, Kat's Caldron was on the phone and had to go for a bit. That's where she was. Okay.
So, Valeria, you are empathic, and this is what makes you a very good caregiver. So, you want to make sure that you do take care of yourself, but you'd be very good at a service industry, um, working with children, working with people who are innocent and like the elderly or the hospice patient who you can feel their needs and their wants. Working with children, working with special needs, working with dogs. You may have some psychic abilities too. You can predict, and it's almost like a telepathic kind of sixth sense that you have because you can feel other people's energy. You can sense what they may need, want, or feel. It makes you very sensitive to what's going on around you. So when you are looking for a new position or a different position, keep that in mind.
Said she was in management for 25 years.
Hmm.
But I'm getting you where you're at, supposed to be right now, being that caregiver. Um, it feels like you should finish this part, and then you'll have your choice of where to go. It's like this patient may pass or something at some point. Complete this part of it, care for him, her, whoever it is. Because they got the lovers, you're where you're supposed to be. Knight of Pentacles, have patience. Then you'll have your choice with the Two of Swords, with the completion of your cycle. So that's what it feels like to me, that you're where you're supposed to be.
If you want to combine your caregiver skills and your management skills, what I got was possibly something like the Red Cross, somewhere where you could work and do um, those work in a organization with your other skills, your other management skills, and your caregiver skills. You know, something that combines both, or help people who have been displaced, or some sort of social services in your county or state or local area, because you'd be able to be empathic and show the care, but you'd be able to have the skills to organize and um, and help others.
Kelly posted earlier. I have some issues. whatever that is.
Yeah, I
I
don't know what that is.
don't know what dysautonomia is. Top of everything else. What the is that? Dysautonomia. Nerves, involuntary functions. Dysfunction of the nerves that cause non-voluntary functions. Huh. That's not fun if that's the case. Okay.
I'm getting that you have a lot on your, obviously you have a lot on your plate with a daughter getting married, but that you're um you're on overload and it's time to, really pull back and do some self-care. Cut out a lot of the stimulation, unnecessary stimulation. Mm, just feel like it's on overload.
Feels like it should be better. Like a time heals all wounds kind of thing. It doesn't feel like a long term thing to me.
I think stress is a precursor to a lot of these things that manifest in different ways. Maybe look into taking some herbs or drinking some tea that reduce stress, maybe increasing your quality of your sleep. There's some natural herbs and stuff, melatonin or something like that, something all natural that helps people sleep. Maybe use an eye mask or something that you can get some really deep, uh, healthy, I don't know, satisfying sleep. May help with the stress during the day.
Hmm. Cars don't help with health ratings. That made no sense.
Yeah, it's tough. But please do take care of yourself, Kelly. You are very, very important. I'm sure a lot of people rely on you, and you want to show them the example of how we women take care of ourselves. Because it's just like the airplane stewardess says, put your mask on first, and then so that you'll be there and be able to help others.
Is it adrenals? No, I don't think so. On
I
disability.
I The adrenals may be exhausted because you're not getting rest and you're stimulated. I would, yeah. I mean, I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to give you.
All
I mean,
right.
I don't have any advice medically that I would give them. I'm not a doctor. I'm just from my own experience with having stress. I've had adrenal exhaustion before, and it had a lot to do with my sleep. I wasn't getting into that REM sleep, and I wasn't getting that restorative sleep. So that all day long I was running on overdrive because I was so overtired all the time. But that may not be your condition. I'm just saying that um, self care and good sleep and natural remedies and teas and stuff, chamomile tea, stuff like that, to try and get that really deep restorative sleep.
Feels like some kind of deficiency to me too. I'm not sure which. Iron feels kind of weird. That popped in my head, but you might have a deficiency of some vitamin or mineral or something.
We all do. We all have to take real good care of ourselves because the food that we eat isn't as packed with nutrients as it once was. So it's real important to get that checked out.
Yeah,
Talk to your
definitely there.
doctor.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
I take I don't know if it's for everyone, but I take herbal vitamins. I don't take over the counter. They're more digestible and you get more vitamins in there. That's just me.
Hmm. I take
Uh,
supplements as well.
oh, the chat goes up by so fast. Lose questions. And I'm terribly sorry if I missed the ones from long ago. They just, even though I start them, I can't find them. Or I have to go back an hour. Michelle Peterson. Will my high school sweetheart call me again?
This is a yes or no answer. I love using my pendulum.
Those are always kind of weird questions because do you want to go back to the past? Is it your ego that wants it, or is it in your best interest? I don't think he's all into you to want to come back. That's my sense.
If he was going to, he would have already. So don't I wouldn't spend another second thinking about it. And just say, look what he's missing.
Yeah. So anytime
Move
like
on.
that old saying, if you love something, let it go. If it's meant to be, it'll come back. That's probably if that's something you desire, you just put it out the universe and let it go. Yeah, I
Yeah,
love you. I had a great time with you, and if it's meant to be, come back to me.
exactly.
But don't dwell on it. That kind of thing.
Don't wait. Don't wait one more moment. And I've heard those stories where they, high school sweethearts, went different directions after school. They got married, had families, and then, their spouses passed, and then they met again later in life, or the one moved back to the town, and maybe it was a Hallmark show, but but it is
Yeah,
possible sometime down the road, but I would not wait for a call.
yeah, it
Might bump
does.
into him. Yeah.
Generally, it's like Connie's hearing. Don't be an option.
That's right.
So yeah,
Oh,
I
she's saying it has been 35 years. Wow, that's a long time.
oh, that is a long time. I didn't mean that. See that one.
Yeah, it's been 35 years. Well, maybe
But,
not in this
so
lifetime.
obviously, yeah, obviously someone must have told you he might, or you've been thinking about it. Something. Um, where are we going? Hour and 30. Oh my God, time flies. Oh my gosh, time flies.
I know it's not easy to read the chat and bring up questions and read at the same time. Hi, Carmela.
Well, it's like like I said, the chat on the laptop here, they just keep coming. And you try to hold it, and then they just go gone. Okay, Carmela. Will I finally get myself together? That's the issue right there. The question is negative. If you're not sure, it's kind of like forcing yourself. Do I want to?
Be creative. Be creative. What
I'm thinking,
makes your soul soar? Do you like cooking? Do you like baking? Do you like gardening?
changing her state of mind. Bless you, Kelly.
Do you like pets? Maybe have a pet grooming service? You know, the office job isn't always so terrible if you find the right um, office, you know, the right combination of people or the right management, um, somebody that recognizes your skills. But go with the feeling of it, you know, if it feels right, if it feels good.
Silly cards aren't being very helpful tonight. Mm. I
Um,
got
I,
I got bravery,
mm,
consistent effort, and it feels like consistent effort on yourself. And then I have boredom. Then I have future planning, looking for assistance, and then you have your beginning.
I think those cards are right on, Scott.
Well, it feels kind of weird to me. But yeah, you need to work on yourself.
Figure it
Get your,
out.
like,
Yeah, work on figuring out what will make you happy. Because I think that that's really the basis of the question.
yeah, because the question feels like it's like, do I really have to, or do I really want to? Be inspired.
And sometimes just going out there and trying different things and taking different jobs, um, it is an energy commitment, but you never know. Like if you would accept a position and on your way, you know, you bump into somebody that says, I'm looking for somebody, you never know. If you take that first step, any kind of action, it puts you in a forward motion, and other things can occur. But if you're at a standstill and a holding pattern and you're not moving because you're uncertain, then other opportunities may not be able to come in. But if you start taking a first step and a forward motion, then the opportunities can happen. Even though your forward motion may be taking this job, is that 2 days after taking this job, you find another job that's really the job for you. But you have to take that motion to take this first job, if that makes any sense to you. Like doing nothing will get you nowhere. But if you do something, it'll spark that energy. It'll spark the opportunities to kick up. The universe is going to say, okay, she's ready now. She's moving now. Let's go, guys. You know, but take your time. Don't make sure you're ready. Make sure you're um, taking care of yourself. And I wouldn't push yourself into it, but when you're ready, go ahead and take that first step, and opportunities will follow. Oh, bad boy Rob. Hi, bad boy Rob. How you doing? I love that name. Any good news for 2022? Oh, today's your birthday and you're sick with COVID. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, the worst is behind you now, bad boy Rob. Having COVID on your birthday's got to be the worst. So there's only one way. It can only get better from here, right?
Pretty much. And
Are you
my sister and her son just got over COVID. We went
Oh
to Christmas.
no.
We went to Christmas. Well, my nephew decided to go out bar hopping, and he got COVID. Brought her back home to mom. But luckily, they both came out fine. I think I read before of you looking for a partner. Good news. But blessed birthday, healing love and energy. Okay.
A lot of transformation happens around our birthdays. It's like 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after. There's a lot of opportunity for change. I'd say definitely take care
Like
of yourself. And I
everybody at work got it too. Oh Jesus.
oh no. Sorry to hear that. Um I think what's the most important is your mindset and your perspective. If you wake up with gratitude each day, if you look out and see love and miracles, it'll raise your vibration. And when you raise your vibration and have gratitude and see life in the through the lens of miracles, you attract positive, wonderful things into your energy. So the good news is it's up to you. You're in control. And bad boy Rob, with a name like that, I think you have a winner for 2022.
Well, I see a partner coming in soon after you heal here. Probably 6 weeks away. Um, Miss Charlotte said quick, natural immunity doesn't last long. The vaccine's better than natural immunity. there was a there was an article here I seen a while back that a non-vaxxer who had COVID before just died. So there goes the theory of natural immunity. But no, 3 months it's gone. Rob, feels like things are gonna get better here in February. Heal yourself up. Stay positive. I see a partner coming in.
All the best to you.
Let's see. There was someone else. Shelly. I'm sure I missed someone else. Anyway. Oh, I'm not saying you're not vaccinated, Rob. I was saying that they were talking about. She asked about, natural immunity after getting COVID. Not a good place to be. So anyway, will I be able to buy my home that I currently rent by April? June? I'm thinking June. I see it happening, but it doesn't feel like April. Maybe a 2 month delay.
You're good, Scott. My pendulum is concurring exactly what you just got. It was very
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. You may find out about it around April or get some sort of a contract in writing, but it probably won't happen until June.
It's the way it usually works, right?
Well, if she's renting, I don't know.
Paperwork. You got to close, you got to get the paperwork done, and there's a delay. And
It is a slow process.
see what the cards real quick. Home.
Lisa, you're sweet. I love all your emojis. Scott is excellent. I know he's good with those cards. Oh, what is that?
That's a yes.
All right.
Funding coming through and getting done. That was easy.
Good luck to you, Shelley. Congratulations.
Let's see. Maybe two more. It's getting late for you, ain't it? And we've been on
It
for an hour and 45 already. 43.
it is. It is. Two more sounds great.
Um, I bet I still have COVID. Ugh, kind of these students, COVID. Most likely. Schools are going horrible right now. We did that one. Oops.
I know. I know. I feel your pain, Scott. I feel your pain. It is challenging. We need a moderator. We need somebody to feed us the questions.
So I'm gonna write them down, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Flora. I'll get yours last, Flora. I seen you put it down quite a few times. Okay. Sandy. Am I headed down the right path with new job?
I like these yes or no questions.
Yes. Everything's a stepping stone, but I see you getting a different position at some point. you know, at now or whatever, it feels like it doesn't feel like it's your permanent job. It feels like a stepping stone, or you take what you need and then you find out what you want later. That's what I'm sensing there, Sandy.
I'm getting a strong affirmative yes to the question, am I heading down the right path with my new job? Just as you asked it, it's I got a very strong affirmative yes. Believe me, when you first start a new job, you're like, "Oh my gosh, what am I doing here? Why did I do this?"
Yeah, as you
But
said, you got the job. I mean, it feels like it's the right path. You got the job, but I'm sensing like down the road, you're gonna find something better. I don't sense it being like your 10, 20 year kind of job.
hi, Alice.
Really? She felt like it was the right thing for now. Just want to continue healing. It's what it feels like. We need our funds.
Thanks, Sandy.
Oh. Hate that I can't read for myself. Tell me about it.
Get a pendulum. Get a pendulum with those yes or no. Believe me, it saved my life. I was so up in my head. Oof.
Oh my! I've tried the pendulum. It always lies. It's too ego driven for me.
Hmm. Interesting.
I mean, I like them. I have it. You can use anything. I use a necklace. And then I can grab my necklace and it'll swing just like a pendulum. Yes or no.
Right.
See, I didn't even move it. And it's swinging in a circle.
It's energy making it move.
Someone's energy, right? Okay, where did that question go? The last one here. Thank you, Lisa. Oops. There it is, Laura.
Laura.
When will my daughter Jenny get married and start a family? She's 35. Feels pretty single to me.
She seems career oriented.
And independent.
Mm-hmm. There's many different ways to have a family. She may find somebody that has children already and walk into a um, situation where she's becomes an instant mother rather, of children a little older.
Hmm. Yeah, that's the only option. I'm not sensing like children from her either. Very career oriented here.
I think as long as she's happy.
All kinds of business. Oddly, the first card was the marriage card, Ace of Cups, but then it goes the other way. And maybe the thoughts of it.
I'm sure it's something that she's wanted, but it may not be what she wants right now. You know, she's
A while ago, I said she would have twins. Oh my gosh. Um, is there twins in the family? Is it run in the family? Or maybe it's an oops. I don't know. Because I have the Sun and Six of Cups. Is things from the past, childhood memories, things that have happened in the past. I do have a husband here with the King of Cups also on both sides. Okay. I had the lustful card, the Knight of Wands, right next to the husband or man card. So these cards kind of do show it shows more kids than marriage. So it might be an oops. I don't know. Wait and see. Flora's mom had twins. My mother-in-law had a twin. Was a twin.
Yeah, and the future is very hard to predict. This is the energy that we're in right now and what her mindset is right now. Things can change in the future, and she could bump into somebody and fall madly in love and take what do they call those in vitro things, and you know how they have the multiples when you do in vitro and stuff. You never know what's going to happen, and what we say
Yeah,
isn't always going to be what is definitely going to happen. It's just what's in the energy right now, what's surrounding her energy right now.
I think it was
And
how the I think it was how the question was posed. Because I think last time Flora asked long ago, whatever, is my daughter going to have children? And I got a hit on twins, right? Well, now you pose the question, get married and start a family. It's a different question. So she doesn't have to be married and have a family. She can have the twins and just have a partner and be happy together. So that's what I'm kind of sensing. It's kind of like different.
mhm.
You know, she could have the partner, never get married, just like, it's just a piece of paper. We're happy together. Because that knight right next to the guy was that Knight of Wands, and that's that oops. So I'd probably think that route.
Maybe
But
somebody that's in her job, in her business that she secretly admires and it really, looks up to and wants to do a good job and, um, but secretly has a crush on, and you never know. Things can happen pretty suddenly.
35
Like
still
mom.
young.
Yeah, it certainly
35
is.
still young.
It certainly is.
Usually 35 is a tumultuous year. That's when I got divorced.
It's
And
when your
things
life
started going
your
bad.
life began, right?
It definitely changed. Cartomancy's identical twin. Whoa. Triplets in 3 years. Okay. Pulling an angel card here. Clairaudience. Archangel Raguel. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. That helps with your health. There's a lot of health questions tonight. When you're in balance, physically and mentally, it helps everything. And you can connect also.
So I want to thank everybody. It's been so much fun being here, and I want to offer two free readings to two different people that have been here in the chat. And what I'd like you to do is, after the show, put a number from 1 to 100 in the comment section, and not in the live chat, but in the comment section underneath the video, and I'll notify two people who have won, and you'll get a free reading. But I really appreciate everybody being here and allowing me to read live with the Scott Sensei, right? Sensei Scott.
That's Panem Way. That
Absolutely.
was that Panem. I'm trying to think about how they call that in Star Wars. Padamwa.
Oh,
You have your sensei
yeah,
and you have your Panama.
yeah.
Something like that. I have to look it up again. Padawan. Padawan.
Padawan. Mm-hmm.
Padawan. Padawan.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. There you go.
Padawan. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great to read together with you. We'll try to do it again in a few more weeks if you're available.
Well, this has been really lovely. I really appreciate everybody's support and asking your questions and all your loving comments in the chat. And I really appreciate everybody.
Yeah. Sandy's having trouble with work. Just send out everyone to have some loving thoughts for Sandy to getting some work. Don't get at the end of the rope. Have positive thoughts. So everyone have a happy new year.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Love to all.
Bye.